This is where the Can Am sits at the moment. The Beast, actually both beasts are down. But this one, last time you saw this was on the ride where we didn't know what gave out. The front wheels were turning and not the back ones, and it turns out, my guess is the transmission. So, I placed a little order. Let's see what we got, shall we? So this is not an unboxing, but you know, I placed an order with some people I know who's always taking care of me with some Can Am parts. And so this is a 2011 Gen 1 800 XXC. And what I got here, is a transmission. A transmission with lower gears. So this is a Gen 1 transmission that's basically geared like a modern XMR. So it should turn my tires a little differently and turn this thing from a race bike into more of a mud bike, which is what I want. We have some other things we need to take care of, some other issues. Got some tires that need to be looked at. Well, hold that thought. Let me show you what ideas I have in mind. All right, so these XXCs came stock with 25s. And not long after the bike was new in 2011, around 2012 or so, some Rocktanes got put on it. So these are 8-year-old tires. They served a good purpose. They did really well for our terrain around here. A lot of sand, a lot of rocks, some mud, but I've always had good luck with these ITP Mega Mayhems. Stock tires are 25. You can't fit 30s on a Gen 1 without some kind of cheesy lift, and I'm not doing that. So we're going to run 27s. 27s fit without any modifications whatsoever. And with that lower geared transmission, we'll see what kind of axles we could twist on this thing. So let's get started, shall we? Got some more plastics off. Got some snorkel out. Got some more out. Clutches are off. Getting down to the gritties and the nitties. Drive arms off. This out of the way, this out of the way. Totally disconnected. There, let's go. That's not bad. Okay. There we go. Okay. Piggies. Yep. I got this side. Step down right there. One engine out. It's naked.
There's a lot of space in there.
Uh-huh.
So much room for activities.
So now I'm going to split transmission from the engine. There's a couple of bolts in here. And then, of course, there's some matching ones on the other side. I have to take the 4x4 shifter off. There's some more here. Then we can split that and put the new lowered gear transmission in there. Working in tight spaces. Gotta love tight spaces. Can't quite get a finger in there.
Hey, Jim. Told me you wanted me to work on your quad. I got just the trick. Good old Lucille. Should get the job done. No, I'm kidding. I can't do it because it's a beautiful Can Am that's about to get XMR parts. Thank you.
I'm gonna take off the 4-wheel drive selector switch. Maybe if I could do this one. You know how hard this is to wrench one-handed? It's not easy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna set the camera down before I break something. So now, get all the bolts off. Once again, not a one-handed thing. Oh, there it is. Well, I suppose that's good that gear oil came out of there and not water. Okay, we got one more nut here before we split the transmission from the engine. And underneath, there's one right there. Can't see very well, but that's where that one is. I don't know what you could see or not see. I don't know. I don't have a good vantage point for a camera, but hey! An old busted transmission. Clean that up real good in there. It looks like it was doing good. The gear oil that's leaking out is really clean. So the seal that was in there, which is still right there, is good. That one looks okay.
Crack cocaine?
Yes, crack cocaine. Oh.
Messed up.
Yep.
Don't do drugs, Pete.
Alright, now we'll clean things up and make room for another transmission. Ooh, it is pretty. Look at that.
What's that say?
What's that?
Oh, little VIN on
It's a tag.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Bright and shiny new transmission kind of put in place here. Swapped over the motor mounts. And put on the 4-wheel drive selector. Clean up that. And away we go.
True beadlock?
Beadlocks.
Nice.
One tire. A few more to go. But that'll sad.
Happy.
Well, just sad. It's one is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever know. Got the engine put back in place. Now we're installing the drive lines. I put new spark plugs in it. Everything gets fresh new doses of dielectric silicone. Okay, after a little bit of work, we're all connected. I still have to adjust my linkage. Clutches are on. Exhaust is on. I think it's time to start it. Let's see. Oh, that's a good sign. I think I got all the exhaust bolts tight. Guess we'll find out, huh? It's alive! Okay, that clutch is noisy. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to try out the gear reduction and the new tires.
Do some wheelies.
Do some wheelies. Between. All right, we got the difference. Oh wow, the battery's just about dead. I gotta charge this thing. The difference between 27s and 25s.
It's 2.
Is 2. Nice, you're good at math.
Thanks.
Is maths plural? Oh, there we go. We squeezed some 27s on her. And she's ready to ride. Need to get a new footwell one of these days. New Lucky 7 rack. It's looking good. Gen 1, Gen 2s. Oh, the Gen 1 doesn't look as small. Okay, yep. Still looks small. That's alright. Now maybe I can keep up in the mud. When it passes your rack and it splashes your sack, that's a bog deep. Oh!